as you all probably know, this is Uncle Sam, and he is on a poster for Army recruitment before World War I. And Uncle Sam was a very persuasive person used by the government to persuade people to join the Army, to ration food, and to just do all they could to help the Americans out and like America as a country to keep themselves out of the war, but when they got in the war to help just make sure things ran smoothly. The man behind Uncle Sam is a meat inspector named Samuel Wilson. He's from Troy, New York, and he inspected government meat from Europe. And the barrels came in and they were labeled U.S. for United States. But the people that were buying the meats in the government didn't know quite what it meant. And the people delivering the meat said, our best guess is Uncle Sam, because that was his nickname in the meat market. And Uncle Sam is one of the most readily recognized figures in American pop culture. He's a personification of the U.S. government, armed forces, and patriotism all combined, coming from the homeschooled online library. James Montgomery Flagg was the artist behind the most famous poster of all time, states the Smithsonian Library, or Smithsonian Museum. The reason this poster is so just amazing and named the most popular poster in pop culture is because it was reprinted over 4 million times in between 1917 and 1918, trying to spread awareness for just America and patriotism and bringing everyone together. And the 4 million copies came from the National Library of Congress. This poster appeals to everyone in America just because it kind of applies to popular belief where everyone comes together and we need you for the U.S. Army. So it generalizes all of America as a whole and brings everyone together. It appeals to Consequent by saying you have to enroll to help save the country. And it does that by individualizing people and making them feel like they're important and they hold a role in saving their country. It follows you when you move around, no matter where you go. It seems like he's always pointing at you and looking at you. And that just makes it seem like you can't escape from America, because no matter what you do to us, we're going to find you, we're going to come get you, and you just can't escape. And the look on his face just gives a look that says, I'm coming after you, you're not going to hide. Americans found their Uncle Sam, like all good uncles, helped them out by turning the vast machinery of war mobilization into a family relation. He gave political power a personal face and made sense of the government's presence in everyday life. That comes from a book called Uncle Sam Wants You, World War I and the Making of the Modern American Citizen by Christopher Capozzola. The authoritative look that Uncle Sam is giving brings out pride in people and makes them feel happy to be an American and just brings everyone together. And in conclusion, Uncle Sam was persuasive to everyone in America because he got many people to listen to the government during the times leading up to World War I and helped the government connect with the people of America during World War I.